We are gathered here to fill you with fear and give you a treat for your ears as we invade your mind with our scary rhymes and some tales that can be gory. As you bear witness and sit here and listen to our poetic horror stories. Half the population is now gone on Earth. Life here has now gone berserk. When the creatures arrived, they quickly went to work, wiping out the majority of the human race. We were being erased. These beings called themselves world enders. They claimed to be ancient Eldritch gods. Upon their arrival, they informed mankind they were here to test our life form. They were from a higher dimension that we mortals could never understand. Our little pea brains would explode if they tried to explain their world, a place where we could never comprehend. They felt like we should just be grateful in their presence. It should be an honor and a privilege that they chose our tiny world to know of their existence. And now that they are here, we should praise them, because we are now a part of their entertainment. They wanted to test human beings' longevity, to see if we have the ability to endure their torment, to test to see how long before we break and go mad. This was nothing but a game to them. They wanted to take away our will, to see what we as a collective could stand. This may be the end of man. This is just a friendly reminder to please like and comment to let us know how we are doing so far. We would love to hear from you all. And if you're new, please subscribe and become a part of the PHS crew. And we thank you. The way they described to eradicate mankind wasn't through archaic brutality and violence. No, their weapon of mass destruction was a word. They just whispered one word into one person's ear, and this was the way the madness began. This one word spread like wildfire all over the planet. It attacked all that heard it, young, old, man, woman, children. It didn't matter. If you heard this word, it drove you mad and insane. If it got into your head, you were pretty much dead. People would start seeing things that wasn't there. It would prey on your deepest, darkest fears. People were choosing to delete themselves. It all happened so fast. One moment you were normal, and the next you would be clawing your eyes out, screaming no more. As a viewer, you didn't know what personal hell the person was seeing. It was truly awful and scary. Especially when it happened to a loved one or a friend right in front of you. You couldn't stop it. There was nothing you could do. Because the chaos was taking place inside the person's mind. You just didn't know what demons they were struggling with on the inside. Because the person believed what they were seeing was reality and the imagery was so strong. It would drive them to self-harm because they couldn't take it anymore. The Eldritch gods were pleased with what they were seeing, watching our world fall apart with the madness spreading. But we weren't the first world they did this to. There are countless others that have met our same fate. They were also consumed. These creatures didn't seem like gods to me. They just seemed like cosmic bullies. They like the feeling of being superior beings. They get enjoyment out of destroying, nothing more. They didn't see any species as living beings. They saw us as insects, just something to crush underneath their feet. We were pests. Just objects that they didn't have to respect. And when they felt satisfied with destroying our world, they were just going to move on to the next and do this all over again. All because they know they can. I mean, what could we do to stop them? Our civilization was dwindling fast. There wasn't many of us left. If you want to know how I survived, it was simple. I have always been hearing impaired. I couldn't hear the word that was being spread. From the time they showed up here on Earth, they had demolished mankind within 10 months. To them, it was only within a blink of an eye, just a flash in time. But they became bored and abandoned Earth, leaving it in shambles and a wreck. And the few survivors were broken, hopeless, and in neglect. Though this isn't the same world we lived in before, the landscape looks disciplined, depleted, and wrapped. But we survived their trials. Our spirits and faith will continue to thrive. The human beings that are still left know we can start all over again. And next time, we will be better prepared for creatures like them. Because we teach all generations that come after us. But they can't win if you can't hear.